Hey, I hope everybody's having a good week. I just wanted to hop on here and talk about a little experience I had in somebody's repair shop this last week. I needed some service on my wife and daughter's Jeep. They're sharing it, and kind of wanted to walk through that experience and say maybe why it wasn't the best in the world. First thing I did is I went in and I walked in the door just to check it out a little bit because I'm kind of picky. You might understand that. The person behind the counter didn't greet me. They just let me walk in. I stood at the counter for about 30 seconds. No, hey, how's it going? I'm busy. Didn't really look like they were doing anything. They were just sitting behind the computer. I don't have a clue. You can guess that maybe they were watching Facebook or something. I don't know. The person never stood up, never shook my hand, never came from behind the counter. I described the issue that we're having with the girl's Jeep. I told them that we needed the prop rod fixed. It had recently broken. That we were having a weird oil consumption issue, which I thought was a leak on the top end, and I requested that they steam clean the engine and check for the leak. And I also told them that I wanted it looked over real good. So this was on a Tuesday. I told them I'd be back on Thursday. The person behind the counter took all my information down, my name, address, cell phone number, and email. I showed back up on Thursday, walked through the door, didn't recognize me, asked me what I was doing there. Didn't have a time down for me. I had to give all that information again. So one of the things I want to talk about is a repair order audit and what your repair orders look like. Guys, these repair orders are legal documents. So if you ever have to go to court to defend yourself, it needs to have as much information on it as possible. So they took all that information again, went and took a look at it, got the prop rod fixed, found the valve cover gaskets leaking. I did that, and then they didn't mention anything else, didn't send me a digital inspection, didn't share a copy. Later on, I found they don't have digital inspections, that they do paper copy inspections, but was never given a copy of inspection, and nothing else was recommended. So I'm assuming that they didn't take a look at it. There's some other things that I know that are wrong with it, but I wanted to see what they would say. So I got like the basic level of service. It was ready when they promised. I was able to come pick it up, so those were fine. Again, no handshake, the service writer never stood up off of their stool from behind the counter, not once, never came around the counter. Didn't offer to show me the shop when I told them that I was new to the area and was looking for a home for the vehicle. So I get my invoice and I'm looking at it, and the invoice has name, cell phone, none of the other information that I gave them was on there. Not the address, not my email. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, these people are looking probably for business sometimes of the year. And I know we're not big into postcards. I'm not big into postcards. But if you don't have my address written down somewhere and you don't have my email, how are you going to contact me? How are you going to follow up? Are you going to send me a thank you card for being new to the area and choosing them? Nothing. So, would I go back to them? Yes, if that was my only option. Would I recommend them? Probably not. I wasn't wowed by their service at all. I think, out on a level from 0 to 100, they were probably at a 60. They really, really fell through on the customer service side of it. And, anybody could have done the valve cover gaskets. Anybody could have fixed a prop rod. Anybody could have done a inspection on the vehicle. But I want to be wowed by the service. What makes you different? Why do you stand out? So that's the first piece of it. Make sure you're standing out. Make sure that you are going above and beyond and giving these people value for their service. Show them everything you can do and then follow through on it. The other thing is just a repair order, guys. I can't stress enough how important repair orders are in your business. If you are kind of an absentee owner and you have somebody watching the shop, they need to be doing repair order audits. If you still go in the shop once a week, or if you're in there every day, then you need to be looking at repair order audits, making sure that you're holding them accountable to what they're doing and what your process is, right? So whatever your process is and your accountability steps are, you need to hold them to that. Again, all the information from the customer, your processes and procedures, what did the customer see or what could they read, make sure things aren't misspelled. One of the things on here is they charge me an hour for looking at the vehicle, which is great, but we don't ever sell time. None of my clients sell time. We sell testing and diagnostic testing and not by time. There are several other things wrong with this repair order that I would pick out during an audit, but I think that what I would say eventually, and probably what I'll do, is do another one on just the repair order audit. This is what I'm looking for. This is what I'm doing. So again, back to redirect. Make sure you wow your customers. Make sure that everybody's doing what they're supposed to be doing, and hold your employees accountable to making sure that the customer sees the value that they're paying for. Have a great day, everybody.